So number 3, it's fairly similar to number 2. And I would say number 3 would be a good approximate to what you will see on the quiz and on the test. Okay. So you may want to put a star next to it. Okay. Again, we inspect to see if there's any missing term. And luckily, there's no missing term. Okay. You always inspect. That's your default. Okay. Make sure you look at the x cubed and then x squared and then x and then, the number. And then x squared, 2x times x squared, it's 2x cubed minus 3x squared. I want to, actually, I was thinking about intentionally making a mistake, but then I'm afraid that it will confuse you even more. So, well, what do I have after we cancel out the 2x cubed? We will have 12x squared, because you have 9x squared minus negative 3x squared. So make sure you try to make sure you learn how to speak your thoughts, okay, in your mind. And then we say, all right, 2x times what is 6x is 12x squared. That would give you a 6x, so 12x squared minus 18x. So you have a subtraction, and that gives you a 10x. That gives you a 10x. Okay. And then you bring down the minus 15, and then you have a plus 5. And then you have 10x minus 15, and they fit perfectly, and we have a remainder of 0. Okay? So we should throw a party because we have a remainder of 0, because this 2x minus 3 thing, it is a factor. Okay, it's a factor because, again, there is no remainder. There's no remainder. So that means I can express g of x as what times what? Okay, can you write down what is g of x in factored form? It is 2x minus 3 times x squared plus 6x plus 5. And it's equal to, well, because it's a quadratic expression, we question whether we can factor this even further. And the answer is yes, we can factor this a bit more. 3 and 2 will not get you 5. No, I mean multiplying. You need to think about two numbers that can multiply to get you a 5, and add together to get you a 6. 1 and 5. Okay, 1 and 5. Plus 1 and plus 5. So ta-da! That is your completely factored form. Okay. So be very careful with these questions. And again, I'm going to give you this advice / warning. Do not memorize on how to do. You read the question, you think about, is it natural for us to think about division? And I hope that you always make a reference to what you did back in middle school, so that you know that we always find out if something's a factor by division. And in this case, we can only do long division. Now, a little sneak preview of tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll learn something actually nicer than long division. However, what we learn tomorrow is called synthetic division. Synthetic division, it does have some limitation. So for something like this, it's going to work pretty well. But for something that it's very like for the divisor, something that it's more than just x. Like for example, x squared, x cubed, that kind of situation. The synthetic division will not work so well. Okay, so tomorrow we will look into this synthetic division parts. But for now, this is how we understand the whole long division concept and how we use the long division, how we apply long division in factoring. Okay.